The Central Valley Showdown from Sango High School. I'm Mark Heffernan on NorCal Sports TV. This game between Kerman and Kingsburg. Kerman comes in with a record of 3-8. They were coached by Tim Hurt from the North Sequoia League in Division III. And Todd Brown's the head coach of Kingsburg. They're 14-1, the Vikings, and they compete in the Central Sequoia League. They're in Division IV. Now, Kingsburg has 12 players, one sophomore on their squad, 17 players on the Kerman squad, 4 freshmen and 2 sophomores. So very interesting. Kerman lost to Golden West 54-35, Donnell was 60-38, and beat Fireball 85-12. As far as Kingsburg is concerned, they beat Emmanuel 95-66, lost to Hanford West 57-49, defeated Reedley 85-62, beat Redwood 61-53, and defeated Tulare Western 66-64. So they're a pretty good team. They beat Reedley by over 20 points, and Tulare Western, that we are seeing later today. So obviously, Kingsburg, that 14-1 record, not bad. This broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Central Valley Aztecs, professional ABA basketball in Lindsay, California. Go to Facebook.com/ABACVA to learn more. Meeting Rooms on Demand in Fresno, a new location on Sean Van Ness with 24/7 availability and rates starting at $40 per hour. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com to learn more. and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. You're ready for basketball. Kingsburg and Kerman. Kerman is in kind of reddish orange. And obviously Kingsburg green. It's the second team green. This is more green, more like green and gold for Kingsburg. The Vikings, 14-1. Kerman with a tough start, but you know what? I talked about some of the teams they had played, and a lot of teams in this tournament have played each other or played other teams in here. It's amazing so far. So the Kingsburg Vikings had a great football season, kind of spoiled by that loss in the playoffs, the first loss of the year. They were the number 1 seed in Division III. Baseline J, in and out. Cobley Charles with the rebound, number 2 for Kingsburg. Number 1 is Joey Sanchez for the Vikings. Sanchez in front of the camera. 42 is Logan Byram. He is 6'8". Now has him at 6'8", 320. Logan Byram, 42. No score. 7 minutes to play first quarter. On baseline jumper is good this time. That's number 35. And that is Eric Brar. 17 points, 7 rebounds a game for Kerman. And coming on top, the home team, 2-0. Jay off mark. No pun intended. Rebound to Kingsburg. Probably was on that baseline. I'm not sure what the official called. There's a J by Brar. Hey, 17 points a game is pretty good. Kerman basketball. The Kerman Lions head coach Tim Hertz. Of course, the Kingsburg Vikings under the tutelage of Todd Brown. Basket. Kerman up 4-0. Valois. 4-0 in favor of Kerman. Nice drive to the hole. Nobody's there. Wow. Number 20. Brueggemann. 7.5 points, 3 rebounds a game for number 30. Pardon me, number 20. 6-0, Kerman. So Kingsburg record of 14-1 off to a slow start. Backdoor play and basket. Nate Towsley, number 11 with the basket. Big guy Byram with the assist.
Yeah, nice job there by Byram.
Byram, yeah, playing a little bit of defense there, huh? In and out. Here comes Kingsburg down 6-2.
Yeah, on the last play down court, nice job there by Byram with the backdoor pass, finding Townsley for the layup for Kingsburg there.
Yeah, well, backdoor is a great play. Great pass and play. Get him going. Looked like a backdoor play to get your offense in motion down 6-2.
Yeah, especially when you're having problems getting the basket.
Yeah.
Ball going to the basket, you get a nice play there.
Three-point try right corner is air ball. Here comes Kerman. Nifty shots. That was Gavin Layton, number 1 of the captains. 3-point try, top of the key, good. Brueggemann, number 20.
5 quick points here in the first quarter for him.
Fast start for Kerman, up 9-2 over the 14-1 Kingsburg Vikings. Spin move. Kerman with the basketball. Dalwell, number 2, looked like he was tied up.
It's interesting. That's his third off defensive rebound here in the first quarter already.
He's on fire. It's all about effort. You know, last game we saw Selma come out on fire, hitting shots, getting steals, a lot of easy looks at the basket. They got tired on the line and started getting tired, I think, late in the second quarter. And Reedley, some of the players just took over in the second half. But their defense improved for Reedley. Their trap was really effective against Selma. And Selma shots were not dropping. The threes were not dropping, neither were the free throws. And they got a little frustrated, too.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Kerman here, if they can keep the energy up against the bigger team from Kingsburg.
Right. Nice drive and shot. Towsley, he's 6'3", number 11, 175 pounds, a basket. And he'll have a free throw coming up, left-handed. Little Euro step there, a la LeBron James. It's okay. Nice looking uniform for Kingsburg. 9-5. Going down by 4 points. The Vikings against the Lions. Lions kind of the orange uniforms, I guess. Orange-red. Kind of in between. That was a nice drive by late number 1. And he was fouled.
So, yeah, they called the block foul on Townsley.
So it's 1+1. Yeah, it wasn't a shooting foul. It's not the NBA, so I wasn't sure what they had called initially. So Gavin Layton at the free throw line. And he misses. But it must have been a shooting foul because it's 2 shots, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The interesting thing, too, is that Kerman, all their points besides the three-pointer have been going to the basket. They've been aggressive going to the hole.
Yeah.
This free throw, obviously, another example of that.
Yeah. And they're probably a smaller team, so want to take the ball to the paint a little bit more. Inside-outside game. That's what I'm gathering. Somewhat of a zone for Kerman. All-looking shot by Jose Martinez, but he put up with the left hand, but he's fouled. It's a nice drive by him. Number 21, double team this time. And his left-handed dribble. Oh, actually did a good job getting it up. And Brar saying, what? The foul's on me? Are you kidding? Remember Magic Johnson never fouled. I mean, he smiled until they had a foul call on him when he played for the Lakers all those years.
Martinez was 76% free throw shooter last year on varsity, so you expect him to be a pretty good free throw shooter again this year. Stats-wise, we don't have a lot of stats on these guys from high school, but some stats we have from last year, like in 76% free throw shooter.
That's good. 6'5". Yep. He looks good up there. Nice rotation. Good rotation on the ball, 10-7. Kerman 10 and Kingsburg 7. Foul on the court. If I forget who's playing, I just look at our screen here and I know who's winning the game. Kerman over KHS. Got the colors and everything up there. Orange, green is almost too much information for me. Dangerous. Nice drop in the back court for Kingsburg. Kerman beats it. That's Brar. 10-7. Playing time of the shot clock. Kerman up by 3. Kingsburg basketball. Martinez with the rebound, number 21. Top of the key, Jay. A little bit too deep, rebound to Kerman. That'd be Arion Dillon, number 34, Kerman. There's a Sean Dillon, number 3, also on the team. A little high screen. 3-pointer off the mark, out of bounds. So we have a 10-7 game, 3:23 left in the first quarter. Teams trying to feel each other out. I mentioned that Kingsburg has 12 players and 17 for Kerman, so both teams fully stocked and loaded with players. I'm not sure how many of them played. That's pretty good depth for both. For not terribly large schools, but it is basketball. You don't need as many players. Long 3, good. Dalawa. Kerman.
Yeah, nice job there on the out-of-bounds play.
Yeah.
Getting it right back to the guy that inbounds the ball. Nobody covered him. A nice 3-point shot there for Dollywall.
Up by 6. Kerman Lions. Likes to take the ball to the glass. Did not respond. Martinez, number 21 for Kingsburg. Got to get more lift in that shot. 6'5". 13-7 Kerman. 2:45 to play here in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It goes to the Lions. Yeah, let's talk to the official about that last call. Won't do you any good. Dalawa take away the 3. Good ball movement by Kerman. Yeah, that was a Sean Dillon, 6'6" junior, number 3 for Kerman. A good ball movement, number 3. Up by the big guy.
Yeah, nice ball fake there to get the guy moving.
Wasn't really that much of a foul by Bynum, but whatever they called it. Byram. I can see the calves on Byram. That's a big boy. Got it. Yes. 15-7 Kerman. Somewhat of a surprise today. Kerman with a record of 3-8 coming in. And Kingsburg 14-1. I saw some of the scores were not reported, so maybe that's not their actual take. They're better than 3-18, but you never know. Kingsburg. Baseline J. Off the lip of the rim. Bottom of the basket. Put it up.
Nice job.
Go to the other side. Reverse. Logan Byram, 42 with the basket. Showing some touch around the basket. On the rim. Big 42, 59. It's like man-to-man pressure employed for Kingsburg. Almost a steal, top of the key. Dallawal kicks it back out. Rar. Dallawal, number 2. Jay doesn't hit rim, goes to Kingsburg. 59 Kerman, 1:25 left in the first quarter from Sanger High School. The Central Valley Showdown on NorCal Sports TV. Some of the fans are at the edge of their seats, some are just playing on their phones and watching our broadcast on their phones. 6-point lead for Kerman. Give and go on the basket. Underneath. Number 34. Gunn. Jason Gunn. Kingsburg.
Yeah, and again, another good pass there by Byram.
Very good.
Running the
He's got 2
offense
good
to the
passes
big
in the
guy.
game. That rolls in. Sean Dillon. The Byram's a good passer, big man. The reverse blocks, controlled by Kerman. 17-11 Lions knocked out of bounds at a Kerman bench. That's with left hand by Sean, 6'6" junior, post player for Kerman. With some size. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Kerman basketball up by 17-11. Kings are coming out more on defense. Going to take away that 3-point opportunities. Pullback Jay doesn't go. Dillon's rebound. No mix. Lions ball. Jump shot good. Layton. Layton with the basket. 20-11 in favor of the Lions. The J. Air ball. Kerman 20, Kingsburg 11 on NorCal Sports TV after 1. As you see that nice shot by Gavin Layton, one of the captains. This broadcast of Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
They added them. Okay, 20-11 as we enter the second quarter here at Sanger High School. Central Valley Showdown on NorCal Sports TV. Mark Heffernan with Jeremy Hurtado. And Kerman surprisingly up by 9 points. A team in orange/red. And Kingsburg in green. Kingsburg 14-1 coming in. Kerman 3-8. So the team with a lofty record down by 9. But we know how basketball is. Byram in deep. No basket. That's an offensive foul. Or Logan Byram. Yeah, nice move. Semi-hook.
9 route.
Dillon, number 3, fouled, going for the shot. Fouled by Joey Sanchez, number 1 for Kingsburg. Byram.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. That should have been an and 1, I thought. But
Yeah, what's up?
either way,
He wanted the
3 in
foul.
the key. Is that what, okay? So he got called 3 in the key.
Yeah, he wanted the foul, man. 3 seconds. You know,
Yep.
that's something they don't call much, 3 seconds.
You're right.
Another
yeah.
thing, they don't call a lot of offensive fouls in high school ball. But if it's 3 seconds, it is. I mean, they would call all the time if they wanted to, referees. And some guys do and some don't. It just depends on what crew you have. If they do, you have to adjust your game to it. Ball out to Kingsburg. The Vikings, left to right here in the second quarter, down 21-11. 14-1 Vikings from Kingsburg. Picked up and covered by Dillon with Kerman. Kerman Lions. Looks like a steal in the backcourt. Kingsburg, nice pass. Off glass. Joey Sanchez.
Nice job there by Sanchez to wait.
Yeah.
Let the blocker go by him and then lay it up.
Yeah. Man-to-man pressure by Kingsburg. That's traveling against Gavin Layton, number 1 for Kerman. Trying to get the blocking foul against Kingsburg. 21-13, Kerman over Kingsburg. 7:08 to play here in the second quarter from Sanger High School at Dean Nicholson Gymnasium. Heard he was a great coach here, 60s, 70s, etc. Great pivot foot. Shot doesn't go. And Mr. Martinez. Almost a travel by Dillon. Brar misses. Eric Brar, captains. A little spin move and traveling. And some refs don't allow for the spin move either. Last night did a game, there was like 4 spin moves, called 4 travels. I thought one was pretty good myself. Be great on the dance floor, that's for sure. That ball thrown away. But Kingsburg has it, down by 8. The Vikings trailing the Lions, 21-13. Look for the back door, not there. Away from the ball. Martinez missing today, number 21, 6'5". Rolling off the glass, off the rim.
Yeah, that's twice now. He's missed shots right inside. Should have made them.
That's a shot that Eric Brar should make 35, but he kind of made it tough. Off the glass, right side. Strong drive, baseline. Let's go by Sanchez. Well, kicked out. Kerman has it. Brar, 35. And he traveled. Yeah, he shuffled his feet before he unloaded the ball. Right in front of the official. The officials don't miss those.
Not too often.
Matthew Ruige checks in number 15 for Kingsburg. And Blake Spomer, number 3, is in the backcourt with him. Martinez again, posting up. Turns. He traveled. Oh, I call offensive foul before the travel. Hook. Hook with the right arm. Alexi Martinez, I tell a lot of young guys, you got get the ball in the low block, make a move really quickly. Timeout, 21-13 in favor of Kerman. 5:47 playing the second quarter on NorCal Sports TV. The American Basketball Association professional basketball team the league is now at McDermott X in Lindsay, California. The Central Valley Aztecs are a new ABA basketball team filled with locals that have either played professional basketball in other countries or played collegiately in the Central Valley. Their home games take place on Saturdays and Sundays at McDermott X. Make sure you go and check out their Facebook page. Central Valley Aztecs Far West Division. Tickets can be purchased the day of games. Adults $8, kids $6. Package deals available for AAU, high school, middle school basketball teams. The Central Valley Aztecs. Awesome. Yeah, they score 130 to 145 points a game. Stephon Carter played at Garces High where I went, and then all-time leading scorer at Cal State Bakersfield's on the team. He had a 4-2-1 game, 45 another. The game I announced, as PA announced, he only had 21. That was on a Saturday. The next day he had 45. But you'll get maybe 4 guys 20-plus points in a game for them. A lot of threes.
A lot of 4-point baskets.
Yeah,
at the end of
a lot of threes and a lot of fast, not much defense.
Niner out again here. How to timeout.
Does he get the basket? Yes, he does. Weezar with a basket. Number 22.
Second time they've ran that play there out of bounds here in the first half.
And successful. Backdoor play basket for Kingsburg. That's a number 3. That's Spomer with the basket. Can't really allow those. You got to get back.
Another fast
play.
break.
Yeah.
Just not getting back on defense there, and Coach calls timeout quickly to talk about it.
Yeah, you can't have those. 25-15 Kerman, 5:17 to play over Kingsburg. This broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
25-15 Kerman over Kingsburg, 5:17 to play in the first half. As we see big Logan Byron, number 42 for Kingsburg, the team in green, a little gold trim around the numbers and down the pants. And Kerman, the team in kind of reddish orange coming out. But it's kind of been, Kerman's quickness has been a difference in this game so far. But we know how these games can change in basketball. Kingsburg with a record of 14-1 coming into the game. And Kerman was 3-8. On the other game, the team that was 5-11 was outplaying the team that was 12-2 or 11-2 early, and then things changed. But depth had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, if Kerman can continue the pressure, keep running against Kingsburg all afternoon here.
Mr. Josh Bennett with a 3. Josh into the scoring column for Kingsburg, 25-18. Dylan, did he travel? Yes, he did. Remember that pivot foot before the excellent move? Sean Dillon. Bennett, so I'll put it up? Yes. Goes, I can do that all game long. Coach says, I don't know about that, but we'll set up another one for you. Kingsburg with the basketball down by only 7 points. And plenty of time, 4:33 left in the first half. They're kind of getting their rhythm a little bit in this game. Nice movement. Look for the open shot. Get back out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. You got to throw it up pretty soon. That's not what they want. They did not want that. Sanchez will throw up a prayer. And
Yeah,
I think if someone has a good shot with 6 seconds on the clock, just throw it up or shoot it.
I don't think he realizes it, and his team's over here counting down, and he didn't see it until the last second and just kind of threw it up. And so
they do that in the pros, too, and also in college. 25-18 in favor of Kerman. Nice drive. Oh, jump ball situation. Gavin Layton, one of the captains for Kerman. Doing a fine job driving in the paint. Ball goes to the Vikings. Landon Guizar, 20, is also captain, and Eric Brar, 35.
Here's a replay of that last jump ball there. You see drives in the paint, and they're actually going to reverse the call and give the ball to Kerman.
Gee, refs changing their calls. That's why you have 3 working today.
Oh, it looks like the possession arrow was actually on the table there, and they might have looked up to the board and didn't see it.
Oh, that's fine.
So, nevertheless, Kerman's going to take the ball in bounds here.
Kerman's played a pretty good game the first half, up by 7. Baseline, Jay, and stepped on the bench. Yep. Dahlwall stepped on the baseline for Kerman on the drive left in front of us. Kingsburg ball, a chance for them to cut even more into that lead.
Yeah, we had a great view of that right in front of us here, as we could see it almost before the officials called it. We knew it was just going to be a turnover there.
Nate Towsley will bring it in for the Vikings. The Vikings and the Lions. Kingsburg Vikings and Kerman Lions. Wow. Pull up Jay Towsley in and out.
Townsend started the game off hot with 5 points in the first minute. Hasn't scored since.
You know that happens with a lot of players. Rhythm opportunity, things like that. Now the guys that are great scorers score, whenever. Either in streaks or off and on throughout the game. Let's see.
There's a replay baseline drive there. Foul called on Kakowski for the Vikings.
That's a Brar at the free throw line. 17-point score for Kerman. 7 rebounds a game. Eric Brar, one of the tri-captains, number 35. Second 2. He says, no problem. Never had a doubt. 27-18. Tim Hurt working the sidelines for Kerman. The ball tipped up, doesn't go. Ball for the rebound. For Kerman. Lions up by 9 points. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Baseline Jay. That's a strong rebound by Guizar, 22. No traveling, no nothing, no call. Now there's a call.
Yeah, let them play a little bit there on that one. Here's the replay there. You see the player on the ground.
Fouling Koskowski, right?
Yeah, he got called for the
tackle
foul.
him in his ankle. Yeah, 14.
Little retaliation. He got the ball taken away, went after the player and fouled him from the ground. You don't see that very often.
Byron back in, number 42 for Kingsburg.
So that was a 7th team foul, so we're going to be shooting 1-on-1 here.
Oh, yes, that's right. 17 fouls for Kingsburg. Only 4 for Kerman so far. The Lions are up 27-18. Trying to maintain or add to that advantage in Apache territory. He's got it done. Shergill. He's a 5'7" freshman. Ronique Shergill. He says, I can make free throws in the clutch. It's not a big deal. 2 out of 2. Pretty good for a freshman, 5'7". Time. Fast. Nice Euro step by Towsley. We go to the foul line, number 11. Nate Towsley. Nate, I like that. The Euro step. And the first of 2. Nails the first one.
3 of 3 so far here in the first half from the free throw line.
trying to be the man. I mean, Ramirez was number 11 for Selman last game. He had an outstanding game despite injuring his ankle. Never quit, never gave up. Kept his team in the game. Nine-point game with 2:38 to play in the first half from Sanger High School. Central Valley Showdown on NorCal Sports TV, NCS TV. Dion I is always in control. Got it back there, thrown away.
That was
got
there
a cut
too.
to the basket, and he threw the ball off to the right. We see quarterbacks do that with the receivers in football.
Yeah, that was a nice cut to the basket there by Layton. He was wide open and just a bad pass there.
A little bit of miscommunication, the eye kind of miscommunication.
Unfortunately, a little behind him, yeah. Good
Kingsburg
idea, though.
Down by 9. Good ball to Byram. He sets up a screen. Pull up Jay, doesn't go. Vikings with the basketball, Towsley. Number 11. Towsley, screen by Byram. Takes it to the rack, basket. Nate Towsley, left hand. Nice screen by Byram, 42. 29-22, Kerman. So a 7-point lead for the Lions. 1:35 to play in the first half. Layton, number 1 with the ball. Off the glass, doesn't go, but a rebound in deep by number 34, Arjun Dillon. Arjun Dillon, 34. Clean up that ball for glass. Looks like a foul in the backcourt. See Towsley's play.
Yeah, nice drive here to the basket. Lays it up and in for his 9th points of the first half here.
Very good acceleration. Very quick first move. Got to the basket quickly. They took out Byram. I think he picked up the second personal foul.
Yeah, and it was really, he's 30 feet away from the basket. It was kind of a frustration foul, it looked like. Had a chance to get a rebound, didn't get it. Hearn came in, swooped in, got it for him, and then... But
sometimes that happens in life. You don't get a rebound. Quizar misses the free throw. 31-22, Kerman. Baseline, Jay, good. Yeah, Spomer with the basket. Number 5 for Kingsburg. Under a minute to play first half. 31-24, Kerman. They have the basketball. Up by 7. Lions. That ball goes out of bounds to Kerman. Black numerals. Orange unis. It's a nice shot by Spomer. Kerman basketball. Brar. Eric Brar for 2. Right baseline, number 35. Says I'm a 17-point scorer. I got to knock down some. 33-24.
That was a good job there, too. They're going to get 2 for 1 here if they get the rebound, which they don't. Yep. But they had a chance to go 2 for 1 there by quick shot last time down.
Towsley misses. Ball tipped out by Brar. And he was knocked out of bounds by Kingsburg. No, it is Kingsburg's basketball. Towsley will bring it in, number 11. 33-24, Kerman.
So shot clock's off. They have a chance here to hold for the last shot. Something that a lot of high schools don't do.
You're right. But who cares?
If you can hit a 3 right there, you might as well take it, right?
Yep. Matthew Ruege with a 3. He's wide open. Timeout, Kerman. 33-27. 30-second timeout. The broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by
different places.
Diferentes experiencias.
We all have different stories.
But the one thing we have in common.
The one thing that unites us all.
But the one thing that keeps us together.
The love of the game.
Love the game is basketball.
We are your CV Aztecs.
And this broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. Straight Sports. Stand out from the rest. 33-27 in favor of Kerman over Kingsburg. Kerman, the school in orange. And I say navy blue or black numerals, and Kingsburg in green, a little bit of yellow trim. The Vikings and the Lions. 2 seconds left. Long three. Air ball. The Kerman Lions 33, the Kingsburg Vikings 27 at the half. Game 2 of the Central Valley Showdown on NCS TV. And the broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Central Valley Aztecs, professional ABA basketball in Lindsay, California. Go to Facebook.com/ABACVA to learn more. Meeting rooms on demand in Fresno, a new location on Shaw and Van Ness with 24/7 availability and rates starting at $40 per hour. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com for learn more. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. 33-27 at the break in favor of Kerman over Kingsburg on NorCal Sports TV with Mark and Jeremy Hurtado. I forgot. Senior moment.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
From different places.
Diferentes experiencias.
We all have different stories.
But the one thing we have in common,
One thing that unites us all.
But the one thing that keeps us together.
the love of the game.
Love the game is basketball.
We are your CV Aztecs.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
From different places.
Diferentes experiencias.
We all have different stories.
But the one thing we have in common,
One thing that unites us all.
But the one thing that keeps us together
the love of the game.
Love the game is basketball.
We are your CV Aztecs.
.27 at the half in favor of Kerman over Kingsburg. About a minute left before we hit the second half. Kerman, the team in orange, with a record of 3-8 coming in, defeating the team with a record of 14-1, Kingsburg. The Lions are going to come out fired up, I can tell, by their mannerisms after taking some of the practice shots here prior to the third quarter. So we will see what transpires. Jeremy?
Yeah, we got some stats here from the first half for you. Leading scorer for Kingsburg is Towsley with 9. Spooner coming in with 3, and then Bennett and Rulage also with 3. For Kerman, Layton, they're led by Layton with 6 and Brar with 6. And then Dollywall has 5 for the Lions. Here's we get set to start the second half here.
Well, Jeremy Brar is a 17-point scorer, so he has to get things going for Kerman, number 35 in the second half. But his teammates are doing a good job, holding Kingsburg only 27 points in the first 2 quarters. Kingsburg with the basketball, the team in green. Towsley will be bringing it in for the Vikings against the Lions as they try to make a comeback. Not really a big comeback, but down by 6. Remember the first game, Reedley was down by 7 at the half, and they won by 11. Strong drive. Colby Charles for 2. 6'2" swing guy for Kingsburg with the basket. 33-29. 4-point game. 3-point try. Short. Towsley with the rebound. Towsley kind of seems to be the guy to make them go.
He does.
11.
He helped them out to get an early start, and then he kind of slowed down, and so did the rest of the team. He's done a good job, though, here lately getting back on track. Like I said, he got 9 points in the first half. So we'll see how he does here.
That's a great drive by Charles. Comes out quickly with back-to-back buckets. That's an athletic play. Kind of hangs and flips it off glass. Number 2, very aggressive driving to the hole. Amazing how some teams come out with so much fire after a halftime intermission. Sometimes the other teams kind of, So Kerman moving left to right here in the third quarter. Byron getting caught with a holding foul. Byron gets caught for fouls that are unusual for a big guy. He doesn't get called for fouls, attempting to block, but guarding maybe a guard or wing player out deep.
Sometimes when you're the biggest guy out there, too, it just kind of, looks like you may have fouled him. You may not have touched him.
It hardly looked like he's fouled one time. Rebound to Kerman. 2-point lead for the Lions and a foul against Kingsburg.
So that's 2 quick fouls here in the second half.
Basket good.
Nice 3-point shot there by Dollywall.
There's a couple in this game. 2 trays. Number 2 for Kerman, Dollywall. 36-31. Towsley. Byram. There's a backdoor play.
Same play.
Pass, yeah.
Nice assist there by the big
job.
guy.
To Sanchez. He's great on that bounce pass.
Oh, a little aggressive there by Towsley.
But you see where Byram's guarding guy like 25 feet from the basket. Why is he out so far? He's going to pick up a foul out there. Whoever he's guarding is not going to shoot a 3 from that distance.
Right, you saw that replay there by Dollywall. Interesting thing there is they kind of set up a 3-man screen for him coming out of the out-of-bounds play. So that's 3 times now where Kerman has had great out-of-bounds plays that have led to points directly.
Kerman basketball, up by 3, the ball knocked out of bounds. By the way, our screen looks really great here, our NCS TV screen. Vivid colors. I couldn't paint it that well myself. Ball stolen by Kingsburg. Charles. Other side. Towsley, number 11 with the ball. Nate Towsley. Sanchez with a couple of buckets, as is Charles. Colby Charles. Colby again, top of the key. Got it! He's gotten hot in the second half. Number 2 with a 3.
7 points here in the second half.
Whoa, tied game. Brar comes back, rolls it in, right side. Eric Brar for Kerman, 38-36 Lions. Good ball game, 5:17 to play here in the third from Sanger High School. Apache territory, home of the Sanger Apaches. Nice rebound by Jason Gunn and fouled. Number 34 going to the charity stripe for 2. It's Colby. Boom.
Yeah, I didn't see him play much in the first half. I'm not sure what that was all about, but he came out here in the second half and said, I'm going to score some points here, Coach.
I'm not the coach.
Yeah,
it's CD, coach's decision.
Yeah, so it's been interesting to see him come out here in the second half and light it up.
That's what I was told when I didn't play a lot. Said CD, okay. That was before the CDs became popular. 38-37 in favor of Kerman, so they have the lead once again by 1. And now by 2. Free throw shooting by Jason Gunn, one of the captains for Kingsburg. The Kerman basketball. A tie game 38-38. NCS TV providing you the excitement. Jeremy and Mark, Dion. Sonora guys. Towsley, 1-on-3. He will take the distance and scores. Nate Towsley. Everybody on defense didn't have their backs turned. Ball stolen. Towsley will try a 3. He fakes a 3, takes it to the rack. High off glass, goes! No basket traveling before. It was a good call. I don't know if it was a delayed call by the referee. I didn't hear it.
That was a tough break there for Towsley. That was a great shot off the.
Oh yeah, beautiful shot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Borderline call there. Went the officials' way of travel. I mean, I can see it. But a nice effort there, nonetheless, by Towsley.
Beautiful shot. 40-38 in favor of Kingsburg. The Lions trailing by 2 against the Vikings. Hurts off the bench the entire game, the head coach for Kerman. And the same thing, Todd Brown for Kingsburg. deep. Rebound to Kerman. Lay misses badly. Kingsburg basketball. Charles fakes the three. To the paint. Pulls up. Got it. Colby Charles. Hot here in the second half. Number 2 for Kingsburg. Not Colby, but Colby. Strong. Colby, 1-on-1. Lays it up and in. Thought he was going to try to dunk it. Timeout. 44-38. Kingsburg over Kerman. They have come alive. The American Basketball Association Professional Basketball League is now at McDermott X in Lindsay, California. The Central Valley Aztecs are a new ABA basketball team filled with locals that have either played professional basketball in other countries or played collegiately in the Central Valley. The home games take place on Saturdays and Sundays at McDermott X. Make sure you go and check out their Facebook page. Central Valley Aztecs Far West Division. Tickets can be purchased the day of games. $8 for adults, $6 for kids. Package deals available for AAU high school, middle school basketball teams. The Central Valley Aztecs, CVA. Check them out.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
We go 44-38 in favor of Kingsburg. Once again, a team that was down in the first half come alive in the second half. And a 14-1 Vikings over the Lions. A little more pizzazz in their step. Moving the ball around the perimeter better. Cowsley. Euro step and pushed out of bounds. A blocking foul against Kerman. Cowsley does an excellent job running back and forth along the baseline, either dribbling or getting caught in the air and passing the ball off. The defense really converges on him, number 11. That makes a lot of things click for the Vikings. Team in green, up by 6 now. Both teams, Vikings have 3 team fouls, and Kerman has 2. Martinez. Let's talk it over.
Yeah, we're getting a situation where they had the foul and they didn't reset the shot clock. So I think we're going to probably get like 10 seconds. Okay, they're going to put 17 on the shot clock. That makes sense. And we'll re-inbound it and try again.
Plenty of time for them to set up and get off a good shot. Kingsburg. Nice pass in deep. Rebound goes. Mr. Martinez. 21, 6'5". Hasn't had a big-time game, but doesn't give up on that play. This is on a rebound, puts it in. 8-point lead for Kingsburg.
Yeah, now let's see if Kerman can do something on the offensive end. They turned the ball over the last 3 times they've had it down here.
Well, the defensive pressure is there's
and
traveling.
There's the fourth.
Yep, against Brar. The defensive pressure is getting to their head a little bit. Like the way he followed the shot. Martinez 21 for Kingsburg. And the defensive pressure is causing some turnovers by Kerman. 8-point lead. They've come all the way back and plus 8. 3-pointer good, top of the key. Bennett. A couple of trifectas today. Brar doesn't get the roll. Rebound. Martinez of Kingsburg. 49-38. They have exploded here. Another strong drive. Short. Rebound to Kerman, comes the other way. Layton, number 1 with the basketball. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Nice job there by Ruggie. He fell down here out of bounds.
The one fan wanted to be an official over there.
He ran all the way down court, got back into the play, knocked it out of bounds off of the defender.
Great hustle.
Almost created a turnover there, but that's great hustle there on the play. by Rigi from
Rigi.
Kingsburg.
Matthew Rigi. Brawler misses. Kind of had a tough game. Martinez with the rebound. Wall Woolly basketball. It's rugby. It's a scrum. It will be Kerman's basketball because they're clapping.
Yeah, they called a restriction foul there on Kingsburg. Giving the ball back to Kerman.
11-point lead for Kingsburg over Kerman. 49-38. Brar. Shorter man on you. Got it. Eric Brar, one of the captains for Kingsburg with the basket. Free throw line, 49-40 in favor of Kingsburg. Less than a minute to play here in the third. Ball handed off. Pull up Jay. Doesn't go. Rebound to Dylan. Kerman will come back the other way. Kerman should use up some time. Dylan. Seconds. Cameron Styson, number 11, to the game for Kerman. Martinez, shot goes and he's fouled. Jose Martinez taking the ball to the rack. Look at him going coast to coast. Boom. And now he has a free throw, number 21. Trying to add to that total. He does. 52-40 in favor of Kingsburg. They've been lining it up this period, this quarter. 12-point lead. Kerman basketball. 20 seconds left. Nice drive by Krugerman, number 20. 6'2", wing player for Kerman. 52-42. Kingsburg should have the last shot here. 5 seconds on the clock. Pull up. Boom! Rigi says, anytime. 55-42. Kingsburg over Kerman. NorCal Sports TV left-hander lets it fly. 1-5. I got it, he says. No problem. And the broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by...
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Are you ready for the fourth quarter? We're in the fourth quarter. Kingsburg 55, Kerman 42. Nice comeback for the Vikings in this particular ball game. Team in green. Brar, excellent move to the basket by Byram. Eric Brar, 35, Kerman. 55-44. 11-point lead for Kingsburg.
So in the third quarter there, the Vikings were actually led by Charles, who had 11 points all in the third quarter. And also Ruggie had 6 points, so they combined for 17 points all in the third quarter there.
Colby! What a monstrous second half he's had. Colby Charles. 2 threes, Spicing with a lot of twos. I mean, hitting the outside shot. That's a great drive to start it off.
Now he's the leading scorer in the game.
Layton with the basket, number 1 for Kerman. Yeah, he's found his confidence. got it going in the second half, as they say. Number 2. There's the guys looking good. Regi, left-hander. Trying to fake the outside shot. Throw past his man to the basket. Pull up Jay. Yes. Dollawall. Fell by his man. Baseline right jumper. Team's playing like the ABA, scoring back and forth, 60-48. Early in the fourth quarter. Game number 2, Central Valley Showdown. Vimes says, I'll take it. Misses. Dollawall with the rebound for Kerman. Left-handed dribble. By the big guy, kicks it back out. Brar. Soft touch, he says. Gets the roll. 10-point game.
Barr's got 14 now for the Lions.
A little bit better in the second half. Going to the basket a little bit more. Average 17 a game. It's a fine drive. Byram with a rebound. Misses. Good board. Dollawall. Layton under the basket. Scores. Nice pass. Dollawall to Layton. Timeout. 60-52. Kingsburg over Kerman. And the broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
And this broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by Straight Sports. Custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. And the basketball belongs to Kingsburg, up by 8. 5:25 to play in the game. 60-52. Byram posting up, double team. Colby, boom! Colby Charles.
$17 points all here in the second half.
I mean, he's been magnificent in the second half. Wow, baseline J. So why double team Byram and leave him open as hot as he's been? Leave him open for a while as an open 3. 63-54 in favor of Kingsburg. The Lions of Kerman trailing by 9. Or the Vikings. Towsley pulls up. Nope. And a Byram.
Nice
off
pass.
glass. Great pass by Towsley. Logan Byram. 3-pointer. Good. Layton. These teams are heating up offensively. Shooting's really been tough the last 3 or 4 minutes. 65-57. Good offensive teams. Colby Charles comes up with it, number 2. Sanchez, the 1-2. Sanchez with a 3 left corner, short. Pushed underneath by Byram. That'll be his 4th personal foul. Logan. That's his basket.
Yeah, that was the last trip down there. Nice pass there by Towsley to set him up.
Brar with the ball. Dollawall. Brueggemann. And Martinez with the rebound for Kingsburg. 65-57. Kingsburg over Kerman. Gets back out. Charles got it again. Colby Charles, 20 points in the second half. All 20 of his points in the second half for Kingsburg. Talking about finding his mark. Wow. Right corner, top of the key, left wing. started off with 2 great drives. One was kind of very athletic play. He's not missing anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I'm on Kerman, I'm going to find him every time down court and make sure someone's in his face.
He's in a zone. In a total zone. Amazing. Cameron Styson checks in for Kerman. That's Brueggemann. 68-57 in favor of Kingsburg. Post-up move. Brawler's got it. Brawler's heated up here in the second half.
He's now got 18 too.
That's a little bit, it's over his average, about 17.4.
If Kerman's going to come back, though, they're going to have to do something on the defensive end. They got to get a couple stops together. I mean, they're only down by 9 points.
Right.
3 minutes
left. Stop right now.
Absolutely. I think
2:50 left.
It's going to start on the defensive end. You got to make a play here.
And you got to get a rebound.
Yep.
They didn't.
Oh, no basket.
Yeah. Foul before the shot. It'll be Bennett.
Oh, they did? No.
No. They are counting the basket, right? I heard him say count the basket.
So they said.
Because it's 70-59.
So maybe there was a foul after the ball went through the basket, and that's the only I can come up with.
Colby finally misses. A very tough angle. Rebound to Martinez and traveling. These refs don't let these guys do any spin moves. That was called traveling. 70-59. The Bennett had 2, then the foul after the basket, I guess. Layden, great drive, left-handed, good. Moved right to left. Somehow hooked with the left hand. That's a tough shot. Very good shot. 5'11" guard. Not as easy as it looks, folks. Not at all. Yeah, great post-up move by Martinez and deep. He's getting within 5 feet of the basket. Gets easy looks. Long drive. Layden misses. Rebound to Towsley. 72-61 in favor of Kingsburg. Towsley takes it coast to coast with the basket. Timeout. 74-61 Kingsburg over Kerman. And this broadcast of the Central Valley Showdown is brought to you by .148 to play. 74-61 Kingsburg over Kerman here. Game 2 of the Central Valley Showdown from Central High School. NCS TV. Mark, Jeremy, and Dion. Shot short. Martinez with a rebound for Kingsburg. They'll use some clock, up by 13.
So if you're Kerman here, at what point do you think about fouling? You haven't been able to stop him on defense
I foul right now.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't been able to stop him, so you might as well put him at the free throw line and say, hey, let's see if you can make free throws.
I would have fouled him 10 seconds ago without making any steals. Towsley with 3. Look at Martinez with a rebound. And he puts it in.
So now they're in 15 with a minute left. Maybe he just says, okay, we're done. You know, maybe that's the scenario with the coach. Interesting there, though.
A great second half from Martinez, number 21 for Kingsburg. Really controlling the boards up front. Towsley's had an outstanding game. And Colby Charles has been awesome. It's been Charles, Towsley, and Martinez that have been the stars for Kingsburg. Colby primarily in the second half with his outside shooting drives to the basket. Towsley more all around. Martinez with the board work. Towsley, 30 seconds left. Ball's knocked, not out of his hands, but not out of bounds. Bounce pass thrown away. Over by Kerman, like could have been traveling. Back to Kingsburg. The clock is winding down. Should be 76. A foul.
Now you foul and you get an intentional foul, so you're going to get 2 shots and the ball back, so that doesn't help you any at all. I think that's just a bad, high school kids making a bad decision there at that point. But it is going to send Towles to the line to add some more points to his total.
Yes, Nate's trying to add some more points, as Jeremy said. Second and 2 coming up. Nate's Towsley, number 11. 6'3", guard forward.
14 points now on the night. He started out with the first 5 points.
And Colby Charles has been extremely hot in the second half, number 2 for them, shooting threes, taking the ball to the rack. And then Jose Martinez come alive in the paint area for Kingsburg. 77-61. Kingsburg. They are now 15-1, 3-9 for Kerman. Levi will be interviewing our recruiting boost player of the game.
We'll discuss who that's going to be here. We'll be back right after these messages.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
I'm Levi Flores on the court presenting our Recruiting Boost player of the game, number 2, Kobe Charles, 20 points all in the second half. What was your team's purpose coming into the first half, because it wasn't a very high-scoring first half?
Honestly, we just weren't engaged. We weren't locked in, and that's why we were losing going into halftime. So, we just had to pick it up. That's what we did in the second half.
And what led your team to that third quarter drive? You guys were down by a few points and came up, took a 10-point lead and never looked back.
It's just us knowing that we have to stay on top of our stuff. We know that we were the better team, and we knew that we just had to come out in the second half and just put it on. It's just as simple as that. We knew that we didn't play good in the first half, so we just wanted to pick it up.
Congratulations on your win and your 20 points, Recruiting Boost player of the game.
So that's what's interesting about some of these early games here in these showdowns is you got tip-off times that aren't normal for high school kids. And like you said, they came out a little sluggish today. Didn't play real well the first quarter and a half. Picked it up there in the second quarter, and then after halftime, especially with him putting the 20 points in there, Mark leading the way there for the victory.
That's pretty cool. You actually listen to what I say. I guess I do spread some wisdom from time to time. 77-61, Kingsburg over Kerman, the Vikings over the Lions on NorCal Sports TV. Jeremy and Mark. More to come. And Levi and Dion on NCS TV.